Hello everyone, welcome back to Honey Beginnings. I'm here now at hive number 2 in the apiary. This is the hive with the Mark Queen. We've had good success with this so far. I'm going to go and do my inspection on this. Just got done with our first hive inspection. Looks like we found eggs in that hive, so there may be a laying queen. I'm going to go back and check them in a couple days to see if they've turned into larvae, so I'll know that they're fresh eggs. If so, then I'm pretty happy with that hive. We still have 3 hives going. At this point, I'm going to smoke hive number 2 and get in there and make sure things are going well. In case you didn't see the other video, one of the things I am doing today is swapping out the feeders with my new hive top feeders that I got from Brushy Mountain, 1 gallon feeders. So this is one of them here. I'm going to be swapping out my homemade ones with these professional ones. They seem to be a little bit more sturdy construction. So we're hoping that they get the job done. I'm going to get in here. Again, one of the reasons we're doing that is you see the vacuum that's being drawn on these. These things are leaking a lot when they draw this vacuum. They get too misshapen and then they stop holding a seal. And we were getting ants. So as it stands right now, they're pretty good off. So as is to be expected, frames 1, 2, and 3 are all foundation. Well, they have built some ladder comb up. Scrape that one off. Frame 4, they're just starting to draw out comb. Let me bring this a little bit closer so that you can see. Sorry about that, folks. Tilt you down here. So they're drawing it out on that side. They're just starting to right here. It's just starting to draw it out. Got some drones here checking me out. Nothing in these yet, they're just drawing out comb. They drew out some serious burr comb. I don't know what's going on, why they're doing that. There are eggs in here. So this is frame 5. There are eggs. It's ironic that I can see the eggs better in this white comb than I can in that black plastic comb, which is why most people use that plastic comb. I'm definitely going to scrape all of this comb off because for whatever reason they're doing all this wonky comb. The spacing was off, but I know that I spaced them out appropriately before I put it back together, or when I put it back together, so I don't know what's causing that. So this is why you want to make sure you have appropriate bee space. Like I said, I was pretty sure I smashed those frames together properly, but for whatever reason, they pulled apart. And it looks like they pulled apart on the bottom too. So I don't know if they got bumped. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm just going to break this off. And they'll just have to rebuild. They're not going to like it, but there was a little bit of nectar in there. Making sure there's no eggs or anything. And I have just some nectar. Very weird. They're not going to be happy with me, but such is life. Again, I'm going to scrape off as much of this ladder comb as I can. Some people keep it, but they're doing all these crazy things with the comb, so I'm actually going to reverse this so it's on the other side now. There was no eggs in this one, so that was frame 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10 appear to just be foundation. So that was weird to me. Like I said, I know that they were good when I put them in, but as you see, this hive is very quick compared to the last video. I mean, it's already over. And here you see this space again, which I know wasn't there when I put them together, so it's interesting to me that that happened. I am going to scrape all this comb as well. Well, I may smoke them down first. So, you know, frame 1, it's just foundation. Frame 2, just starting to draw out comb. Nothing in it. I see 2 bees here feeding each other. If we can see that. Moving on to frame 3. Get this comb off of here too. Frame 3, full eggs. Beautiful. Love to see it. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if you'll be able to get in there and see or not. I'll get them as close as I can, move it around. Hopefully you can see down there and see those eggs. Well, that's what I'm looking for in Hive 1. And I wasn't really seeing it. Eggs on this side too. This queen's really doing a good job. So it looks like Hive 2 and 3 are going strong. Just need to figure out what's going on with Hive 1. I got a bunch of dead bees in here. I'm going to try to clean them out of these frames. You know, inevitably, you squish a bee when you're putting these frames back together. And then once they're closed, the workers can't get in there to clean it out, so. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's frame 3 with eggs. It's a good brood frame with eggs, nectar and pollen. Frame 4, we got some cap brood, eggs, larvae, beautiful. Cap brood. More cap brood, larvae. Another nice comb. Like to see that. Looking for the queen now. Haven't seen her yet, but she's doing her business. More cap brood, larvae. And here's the queen. So there she is. Hopefully y'all can see her moving around. So you see another nice looking frame with cap brood. Now it's going to be hard for her to find a place to lay an egg because these cells are pretty much full. But yep, this frame 5 is definitely just brood of all stages. Frame 6. There's lots of pollen. It's a nice frame showing you what pollen looks like. Some nectar in there too. The back side of it, still foundation, but makes an interesting pattern on the back with the pollen. And the rest of the frames appear to be foundation, so it doesn't look like they've worked it much more. As this next generation, I guess, of workers are hatched, I imagine they're going to want to draw out more comb because they're going to get big. So they're still working it, and they got, what did I say, 1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm actually going to do is even out, pardon me as I slip, I'm going to even out this box, and I'm going to put frame 10, so then frame 1, 2, and 3 will all be foundation. Keep the brood in the middle, and then 10, 9, and 8 will all be just foundation. So that balances out the hive so that there's foundation on the outside and working comb in the middle. Force them to move out to expand. So just to double check, so you guys can see, these are pushed together and there's equal space on both sides. So when I come back in here next week, if they're not like that, these bees are strong. And we'll do the same thing on here, and I'll double check. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 foundation. So they're pretty much all foundation here. So as you see, they're all together, equal space on both sides. Should be good to go. Like I said, I am doing new hive top feeders. One of the things that's different between the hive top feeder that I had and these hive top feeders is they're a little bit taller. So I did have to go out and purchase emery shims, which are just a little frame. I flip it upside down this way to cover up the hole with the existing hole from the inner cover. That way they're just, no one can get through this entrance. It shouldn't need it at this point because the way this feeder works, instead of having that gap where things could come in and rob, this actually sits right on top of this opening. Let me go back here and get the thing. So here is the new feeder. It goes right over top of that hole in the inner cover, and they can come up and drink. And just like always, top box goes on, and then our outer cover will go on. And that's it. This hive is done. So my last inspection, before I edited it, came to about 40 minutes. Right now we are looking at 18 minutes. So in half the time is what we did the hive in. And that's about how long it takes. It shouldn't take more than 15 or 20 minutes to do it, depending on what you're doing. Said I was spending more time because I was looking for the queen and didn't find her. So that's it. Another successful hive inspection on hive number 2. Have pollen and nectar gathering, brood in all stages. I didn't see any drone brood, which was good. I guess there was some drones in there already. So they're working, they're drawing out comb, they're doing their thing. This hive, I would say, is nice and strong. That's what you like to see from a hive. Hopefully you can take this as an example if you're doing your own inspections, and not take hive 1 as an example. Hive 1 has been a good learning experience for me. Hopefully things will work out and we can make things right, and we'll have a laying queen. I'll know here in a couple days. So as always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe below, and I'll keep the videos coming. Your input is greatly desired, so I know what you guys are looking for. I will be doing some more tutorials. So that's all I have for today. Again, thanks for watching, and remember, every day is a new beginning.